Welcome to the HSEbox.com channel. In this video we go to explain to you the most important reasons why the employers should manage health and safety in the workplace. The International Labour Organization, ILO, has published global statistics as part of their Safe Work program that shows that there are 270 million occupational accidents and 160 million occupational diseases each year. Around 2 million people die every year from occupational accidents and occupational diseases. 4% of the world's gross domestic product is lost each year through the cost of injury, death, absence, etc. There are around 355,000 on-the-job fatalities each year, half of these occur in agriculture. Other high-risk sectors are construction and fishing industries. The introduction of legislation, together with an extensive program of publicity and advice on accident prevention, has brought about a consistent reduction in the number of both fatal and non-fatal accidents at work. However, there continues to be an unacceptably high toll in terms of death, injury, and financial loss associated with incidents at the workplace. The responsibility for health and safety at work rests primarily on the shoulders of the employer. It must, therefore, be a prime concern of management to ensure that appropriate measures and practices are in place to create safe working conditions. So, let's get started. Reason number 1. Moral or duty of care. When someone starts a new job, he or she wants to perform his activities and feel safe and secured. And it is the moral duty of any employer to keep the workplace safe for all employees. It is the moral duty of all human beings to ensure that our peers remain healthy, safety and without suffering any incidents. And we must, in case of need, provide all our support or assistance so that in an emergency situation, we can help our co-worker, neighbor, parent, etc. in the best possible way. As everyone knows, no matter what your beliefs or your origin country, is part of the most basic relationship between humans, the duty of care. As a point of view of a safety professional, this is the most important reason for health and safety in the workplace. Reason number 2. Financial or economic. When an accident occurs in any organization, naturally there will always be associated costs, which can be of two types: direct costs and indirect costs. Let's explain each one. Direct costs. These are the measurable costs arising from an accident and/or any claim for liability under the civil or criminal courts. They include sick pay, repairs or replacement of damaged equipment and buildings, etc., product loss or damage, loss of production, public and/or product liability, fines, legal fees, increases in insurance premiums, etc. Indirect costs. These are costs that may arise as a consequence of the event but do not generally involve the payment of money. They are often largely unknown, but it is estimated that in certain circumstances they may be extremely high. They include business interruption, loss of orders, cost of time spent on investigations, loss of corporate image. These costs are commonly compared with an iceberg in which the invisible costs, indirect costs, are usually much higher than the visible costs. Reason number 3. Legal. In all countries around the world, there are organizations that enforce, issue and regulate the applicable legal standards and norms that companies must comply with in terms of environment, health, and safety at work. Failure to comply with these rules results in most cases in fines and eventually court cases. That, depending on the country and the seriousness of the violations, in addition to fines apply by enforcement agencies to the business entity and the legal representatives. The court can also apply criminal penalties, which can also be applied to the business entity as well to their legal representatives. That can also include the safety professionals, if proved that he or she have not fulfilled their obligations. Now, you know that the most important reasons for employers to implement an environmental, health, and safety management system is moral, legal, and financial. If you like this video, give us a thumb up. Leave your comments below. Let us know your opinion about this topic. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your colleagues, safety professionals. Check this videos too, I believe you will like it. Thank you and stay safe.